Oh, did you just jump up on onto the Patreon and grab the link? Because I hadn't posted it.
Yeah, James called me and he was like, "Where's the link?" I was like, "I don't know if he intends to do it solo or what he plans on doing." I said, I just have the stream pulled up on YouTube in case. So
Yeah. Your browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in the address bar to allow access. What does that mean? What is this? Entrance video. I'm trying to figure out what I've got going on here on my screen. I'm sorry. So this is a new session. Welcome. How is everyone? It's really hot in my room. I've had the heater on. I'm expecting maybe Adel and one or two others from my class that I just now did to join us. And if they want to, they can jump up on screen. We have space again for 6 people. We are going to be covering. I've got some feedback coming in somewhere. Elena, are you maybe feedbacking? See if it. Let me see. Maybe James. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, it was James. So James can turn on his take himself off mute whenever he wants to talk. This is a brand new thing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Muriel says hi. How is everybody doing? We've got 4 viewers, and that's pretty cool for a brand new thing that we hadn't done before. Basically, I think that what we've got going on in this course on Seow's grammar is a lot to fit into an hour and 15 minutes per week. So this is going to give us a chance to actually really focus on the homework of the text, because I don't think we've got to give it enough time until now. So I'm going to have my eyes off of the screen, off of the live chat. So if there's anything that pops up, if you don't mind stopping me, and we will address it. What I've done, this is exercise 12 from the book. I need to grab my book to tell you what page it's on. But you should have a copy of your own. Hello, book. Okay, lesson 12. The exercises are on pages 143 to 144. I don't really like how the exercises are laid out now that we actually have time to go through them, so I've rearranged them on the PowerPoint. You'll notice I'm starting with section C, which begins at the bottom of page 143. Why am I doing this? Because I think when you're looking at these, it will give you the chance to get your brain a little bit. I'm sure that you're not warmed up for Hebrew. Unlike me, I've spent the last hour and a half doing Hebrew with a group. So to warm up, we're going to do the translations that come directly from verses in the Bible. And then we'll go back to section B. Here, I'll show you on the PowerPoint. Just a second. So this is section C, which is what we're starting with. Then we'll go back to section B, which is right here, and it will be one at a time, these ones. And then we'll go into section A, which is, I know it's backwards, but section A is doing English into Hebrew, and I think when your brain is warmed up for Hebrew, you'll be more likely to process those into Hebrew, and then we'll do the translation. Okay, so let's get started with section C. It starts with Mi yodea oz apecha. Mi yodea oz apecha. Okay, how should we go about this? Colton is out there also saying hi, and he's on screen too. So howdy, guys, howdy. So me is a question word, right? Me is, you guys, what question word is me?
Me is who.
Who, okay? When you see me at the beginning of a phrase, it's going to be asking who. Who is doing this? Who is doing that? Okay, so who, yodea is from the word yada. Yada, he knew. And yodea is the participle, like molech, yodea. Mi yodea, who knows? Who knows? Mi yodea, who knows? Okay, oz is a separate vocabulary word. Oz. Oz means?
Strength.
Strength. And oz is a name in Hebrew for a guy. Oz can be a guy's name. Strength. Who knows strength? And this is going to be a construct phrase. Strength of apecha. Apecha. Af. Apecha. Who knows the strength of your apecha? Any idea?
Of your nose.
Who knows the strength of your nose? Okay, who knows the strength? And it's even in the plural. Who knows the strength of your noses? Noses, meaning nostrils or
Anger.
the strength of your anger. Because when God becomes angry, then that anger has a lot of strength. So who knows? If I can erase, there we go. The strength of your anger. Who knows the strength of your anger? All right. Apecha. Apecha is from the word af. Af means nose, and the plural is apim. Apim. Why do we need a plural of apim? Why do we need that?
To build the construct form with the pronominal and pronoun.
All right. Well, if af means nose, then apim would give us another sense of the word, right? They're going to give us another sense. We don't really have noses, but we do have two sides of the nose, right? Two nostrils. And when somebody gets angry, their nostrils flare up. They open up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the anger would be associated with the flaring of the nostrils. And a verb that goes with that is the verb chara, which means to get hot, because the nose gets hot. All right, good. That illustrates to us that Hebrew often uses word pictures that you have to actually kind of understand in order to make sense of the sentence. All right, who wants to do number 2?
Colton is.
Oh, right, Colton.
I'm sorry, what?
You want to do number 2?
I can try. So Kitov Hasdo Mechaim.
Lo chasdo.
Chastecha.
Yeah. Kitov chasdecha mechayim.
Oh, so for your steadfast love is better than life. Excuse me.
Yeah. So chesed becomes chasdo, chasdecha, chasdi. Your steadfast love, whatever chesed is good from life, and good is an adjective. So an adjective with from means better, gooder. Yeah, your steadfast love is better than life. So the me means than. Great. It's a comparative, right? All right. Who wants number 3?
I do. I will.
Yalla.
Okay. Mahane Elohim Zeh. This is the camp of the Lord.
So that's the subject. This. The verb is and understood is. This is. And Machane Elohim, this is construct we see vividly in the Tzireh. Camp of God. If we take God as a definite referring to God, then this whole phrase is definite. The camp of God. This is the camp of God. If we don't take this as definite, we could say instead of God, we could say that maybe it's saying about gods. Then this is a camp of gods, a divine camp, a camp where gods camp out. But that's probably not what it's saying, right? All right. James, you want number 4?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, and your loving kindness is like a morning cloud.
All right. Your loving kindness, again, chesed becomes chastechem. And the chem is singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural. And your, this is plural, talking about different people. Your faithfulness or your loving kindness, your love, whatever, your loyalty is, this is assumed, is like a cloud of morning. A cloud of morning, a morning cloud. Like James said, a morning cloud. Okay, I want to look at the form of ka'anan. Ka'anan. The word for cloud is anan. Okay, when it goes into construct, the tone moves here. This is a near syllable and a distant syllable. The near is closed, becomes patach. The distant is distant, so it reduces. Okay, then when you attach the kaf, okay, you have shva and shva, and they go to the common vowel between them, and it becomes ka, ka'anan, right? Does that make sense? Ka'anan boker. I hope it makes sense. I just went over with my previous group two things. Number one is the resolution of the two shvas, the rule of shva and what happens, and that caused them a lot of confusion and consternation. And the other was the use of medial shva, like big vul Lebanon, big vul Lebanon, where this shva is closing that syllable, but it's also opening the next one. So that I didn't notice that was causing such a headache, but I figured out last hour that it was. So if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and we'll take a minute to get to them. This is the number 5. En kamocha va'elim. This is because it's following the vowel. En kamocha va'elim Adonai ve'en kema'asecha. En kamocha. There is not, or there is none like you, among, this is ba elim, among the gods.
Actually, by Elohim.
Yeah, there is none like you among the gods, O Lord. This is where Adonai is used as a real name of God. And there are none, there are not, like your deeds. Because Zeus claims that he did this, and Hermes claims he did that. But none of the deeds of any of the gods measures up to the deeds of our God. Right? And yeah, so en kamasecha means there are no deeds like yours. There was no one like you among the gods, O Lord. Okay. So was the text of the Bible particularly monotheistic? It seems to say that there are gods that exist, but there is none that compare to Adonai. Notice that this is the Psalms. So early on, the word Adonai was used as the name of God as well, not just the Tetragrammaton. All right, number 6. Colton, we're back to you. Are you there? I don't see Colton. Okay. Who was after Colton then?
I was Beit Kachenu.
Okay, that what is the word there? The word itself without the ending?
Kachenu?
No, without the enu. What is the word?
Kadosh?
Not kadosh. The noun is kodesh. Kodesh.
Kodshenu?
Kodesh. So we know this is kod.
Kodshenu?
Mm-hmm.
Vatifartenu.
Mm-hmm.
The house the house of holiness.
The house of our holiness.
The house of our holiness and our beauty.
Tiferet. Tiferet is beauty or glory.
Mhm.
So the house of our holiness means our holy house. The house of our beauty, our beautiful house, or glorious. Our holy and beautiful or glorious house. Okay, this is in the construct. The second noun can take on an adjectival feeling.
Okay, so
That makes
that's
sense?
the house of holiness and ours.
Our holy
And so
and
that's why ours
glorious
can be moved to the bait. Oh, it's not
Mhm.
beitenu.
If you have beitenu, it's going to be hard to join it to another word. You could say beitenu hakadosh, our holy house. But when you say holy house, you're normally saying house of holiness.
Mm-hmm.
Like holy city is not holy city, it's city of holiness.
Mm-hmm.
So bet kochenu, the house of our holiness, our holy house, vitifartenu, and our glory. So and of our glory, our holy and glorious house. And house can mean temple.
Sure.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
On asks if that's only for paid members. No, we are doing the grammar and the grammar homework exercises for everyone, but only paid members can get on screen, except for invited guests. All right, number 7, James, if you don't mind.
There is not one who not that. I want to say
Read Hebrew.
enote
Note
od Eloi Elohi
o holy.
holy
Mhm.
holy. Okay,
Lintot.
my tent. There is not any more, or there's no longer something in my tent. I don't remember that. Note.
Okay, so note or lintot. Lintot means to stretch out.
That's what I thought.
Yad nituya, like a stretched out hand. But it can also mean to incline or to turn in a certain direction, to lean in
Okay.
a direction. So en note od oholi,
So
there is
there's
no
not.
one or no one stretches out my tent anymore. No one stretches out my tent anymore. So en note, there is not one stretching out. Oholi is the object, my tent, and od is an adverb saying longer or again. So no longer does anyone stretch out my tent. What does that mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that was the question. Who stretched before?
We would have to look in Jeremiah 10:20 to
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Then there will be the
One
answer.
thing it could mean is maybe like someone setting up the tabernacle, possibly. I don't know.
Perhaps if it's using the tent referring to God, God's tent. Is God's tent? Is the tabernacle ever called the tent? Yes, it is.
Tent of meeting, right?
Yes, it is. Ohel Moed. So it could very well be, but we don't know without looking in the context. All right. Is Colton back? No. Okay. Number 8 says Migdal Oz Shem Adonai. Migdal Oz Shem Adonai. We already said that Oz means strength. So a tower of strength. If we take strength as adjectival, then it's a strong tower or a powerful fortress, a powerful tower is the name of the Lord. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. Yeah? Why would I put the name of the Lord as the subject in English?
Subject predicate.
We do have to have a subject and predicate, but why would I make this one the subject and this one the predicate noun?
Because it is definite.
Because this is definite. Shem Adonai. Adonai is somebody's name. So the subject is normally the definite of the two. And so subject is definite and the predicate noun is indefinite. It's odd to say a great king is the man. Like that's odd in English. You have to move that around and say the man is a great king. So the subject is definite and the predicate noun is indefinite. Okay, that's the same across the board of languages. It's not just Hebrew. Number 9.
Hukat olam lo ulzaro aharav.
Correct.
Okay, so the eternal statute for him, and Zara,
Zera.
and for his seed afterwards.
After him.
After him.
Okay, Chukat Olam, an everlasting statute, meaning that it's a law that lasts forever. For him, we're going to probably say it here, it, because we don't have a subject. We're going to say it is an everlasting statute for him and for his seed after him. Good. Okay, we could look in the subject or in the context and see who it's talking about, but we got the idea. Colton back? Yes. Colton, you want to take the next one?
ורוח עומדת בתוככם.
You're missing something in the first word.
Sorry, I don't know why I can't struggling today. ורוחי עומדת בתוככם.
Okay, when you have two of the same letters or the same sounds back to back with a shva in between them, you have to pronounce it as vocal shva. Betochechem.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
בתוככם.
Veruchi omedet betochechem. What does that mean?
And my spirit stood in your midst.
Okay, could be stood, could be stands, could be whatever tense goes with standing.
Was present. Yeah.
So it could be is, was, will be, whatever. Standing in your midst. Good. Okay. And my spirit remains among you. My spirit stands in your midst. Okay, fantastic. Number 11. Elena, did you do one just a second ago? Or James? James's turn.
James's turn.
Yeah.
Anochi Adonai oseh chol noteh shamayim levadi. All right, so I, the Lord, make all of the waters stretch out alone.
How about
myself.
we take this on its own? I, the Lord, do everything.
Make everything. The waters stretch out alone by myself.
I stretch out, not waters, but skies.
Heavens.
Okay. I stretch out skies by myself. Like alone. Good. I alone stretch out the heavens. I, the Lord, who does all things, stretch out the heavens on my own. Yeah? Good. So the Lord here is in apposition to Anochi. It's telling who is Anochi. Because if we didn't have it there, Anochi oseh kol. I do all. But when we put in Adonai, then it's telling us who is Anochi. All right. Number 12. Elena, we're back to you.
Hineni noten dvarai.
Be more careful with the pronunciation of that word.
Honeni.
Okay. If we have it in pause, then this word, or not this one, this letter has dagesh, like hine, and it's hineni, hineni, hineni. This is not hineni,
It is honeni.
hineni,
Hineni.
hineni.
Oh, yeah.
This is not pause. This is pause.
Okay. Hineni.
Mm-hmm.
En dvarai.
Mm-hmm.
Bepiha. Esh.
Beficha.
Befiha. Befiha. Esh.
Hineni noten dvarai beficha leesh. Okay, meaning?
Behold, I am putting the words into your
Not the words, but my words.
my word. My words.
I'm putting my words in your
mouth as fire.
As fire. I'm putting my words in your mouth as fire. Brilliant. Perfect.
Is that getting the subject from hineni? Where is it getting the I
Yes.
from?
Hineni means behold I.
Okay.
Behold I. Him, hino, or hinenu. Behold him. All right. This has also a they on it. Okay, number 13. Are we back to James?
Colton, right?
Colton?
Sure. ואינם עושים כחוקותם וכמשפטם וכתורה
Chatara chemishpat.
Yeah, that's what I said. וכמשפט וכתורה, sorry, וכמשפט וכתורה וכמצווה.
Okay.
And they were not doing according to their precepts and judgment, and according to their judgments, and according to law, and according to command.
Laws and
The
judgments and Torah and whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Torah v'mitzvot, right? Einam osim means they don't do. Like they're supposed to live according to these laws, but they don't. They don't perform according to them. Einam osim. They do not do. All right. 14. Hine aron habrit adon kol haaretz over lifnechem. This, when we read Joshua, we read this in the book of Joshua in the first hour a long time ago. It says, "Behold, the ark of the covenant." Okay, that so far so good. And then we have the covenant of the Lord of all the earth. Now this means that we should not have the article there. Aron brit adon kol haaretz should be one continuous string. But we have that problem of this, and it exists in the text of the Bible. Aron habrit adon kol haaretz over lifnechem. Behold, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of all the earth is passing before you. Is passing before you. And this is a problem. We should not have that hay there. Unless we take this as apposition. Maybe they are saying that the ark of the covenant is the Lord of all the earth. Ooh. Behold, the ark of the covenant, that is to say, the Lord of all the earth, is passing before you. And then it would be appositional. But that's problematic as well, because who wants to think that the ark of the covenant is the Lord of all the earth? That's a problem. But it does. The ark of the covenant does represent the presence of God. So it very well could have been intended in that way. All right. Number 15, this is the last of these translation sentences, and then we'll get into Hebrew to English, and then English to Hebrew, and then into the Bible translation. Number 15. I think Elena.
כל עבדי פרעה, זקני ביתו, וכל זקני ארץ מצרים.
So this is, by the way, an apposition. So this is the large thing, and then these are the definition of who it's referring to.
So all the servants of Pharaoh, the elders of his house, and all the elders of the land of Egypt.
Great. And so this is an incomplete sentence. It's not telling us what they did. It's just giving us these servants of Pharaoh. All right, fantastic. Let's get into the simple. Those were some difficult translations, I'm sure, for those who are beginning Hebrew. And I'm sorry we ran through them pretty quickly, but I think you probably should have caught the gist of it. We're about half an hour into the hour, and we're getting into section B. Ruach apenu. We said that apenu means the two sides of the nose, the nostrils. This is ruach apenu, the breath of our nostrils, meaning the breath of life that we have. All right. Okay, James. Adele asked that we explain what appositional means briefly. Apposition is putting an explanation into a sentence. So you'd say, for example, my roommate, Neil, sleeps in the next room. Okay, so my roommate is Neil, and Neil is Neil, and Neil is my roommate. It's the same thing. Apposition is putting two words side by side that mean that have the same referent, refer to the same thing, and it's in order to fill in information. So it would be enough for me to say my roommate sleeps in the next room, and it would be enough for me to say Neil sleeps in the next room. But when I put them together, you understand that Neil is my roommate. My roommate Neil sleeps in the next room. So Neil is in apposition. It's placed beside. Position means place, and ap means beside. Apposition. It's put beside the other noun that could have had enough meaning, but I just filled it in to give you more meaning. So I do all these things. I, the Lord, do all these things. It means that the Lord is in apposition to I. It's identifying who I is in the sentence. Okay. All right. James, are you there? No. Colton, you want to grab number 2?
Aron Uzcha, the ark of your strength.
Yes, which would be maybe your powerful ark, your strong ark. It should be noted, it wasn't in the book, but it should be noted that this word oz can take two different vowels. It can be uzecha, or it can be ozcha. And both appear in the Bible with o or u, just so you know. Okay, but uzcha is also perfect. Number 3 is James Beck. No, Elena.
Migdal Oz, a strong tower.
Strong tower. Number 4 says Batei Ashen. It means the houses of ivory. Shen is the Hebrew word for two things. It means tooth, like teeth, and it also means ivory. I don't know why. Oh, because the teeth of the elephant is ivory. Hello, teeth. It's made of ivory. Good. So Batei Ashen is the houses of ivory, means the ivory houses. Again, the word here in the construct can be taken almost as an adjective. Ivory houses, or houses of ivory. Number 5, Colton.
Avinu Zaken, our father. Yeah. Our father is old.
Yes. How do I know that is a A sentence without a copula, without a verb. How do I know it's a verbless clause?
It's the word order.
Word order and
The
definiteness.
Mm-hmm.
Definiteness disagrees. In order to say our old father, we say Avinu, our father, the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Hazaken, the old one. Our father, the old one. That means our old father. But Avinu Zaken means our father is old. Good. Number 6, Bigdei Tifartech. I don't see James, so Bigdei Tifartech. Tiferet, we already said before, was glory or beauty or splendor, all of these things. So the clothes of your beauty, your beautiful clothes, your beautiful clothes, your magnificent clothes, whatever this. And the ech is feminine. Okay, bigdei. This is from Beged, Gadim. Gadim. Gadim in the construct becomes bigdei. Bigdei. Okay, Elena.
Bigdei HaKodesh, the holy garments.
The holy garments, the garments of holiness. Good. Colton.
Kol yemei chayai, all the days of my life.
All the days of my life. All of the days of my life. The life of my. All right, number 9. Kamigdal Hashen. Ke is like. Migdal Hashen is the ivory tower. Like the ivory tower, or according to the ivory tower. Number 10. Elena.
Kisei Shein Gadol.
Mm-hmm.
A chair of ivory. Okay, a great chair of ivory, made of ivory.
Yeah. Exactly. The chair of ivory literally means a chair made out of ivory, right? And a big one. A big ivory chair. Great. Number 11. Colton.
Sorry, there's a lot of noise going on here. Kisei shein gadol.
Number 11.
Oh, kol anshei beito.
Mm-hmm.
All the men were in his house. All the men of his house, excuse me.
Yeah, all the men of his house. Great. Number 12 says Anancha. Notice that this is not Anon, but Anan. Anancha omed alehem. Your cloud, Anan. Anan with your cha, Anancha. Anancha omed alehem. Your cloud stands upon them, or stands over them, or it remains. It doesn't move. It sits over them. This one was incorrect in the book. The book says Elohim Avotenu, and it should be Elohei Avotenu.
Muriel has a question, by the way.
Hey.
Sure.
In my
Hold
book,
on.
it says Elohei Avotenu.
Okay. Well, I've got an old book from 1995, and it says Elohim. So she says, number 7, why garments of holiness and not garments of the holiness? It would definitely be definite. It's the holy garments is how we would translate it. The holy garments. The garments of the holiness. It's just awkward in English is all. That's the only reason. All right, Elena, number 13.
Okay. 13, right? Elohei Avotenu. That's the God of no. Yeah, God of our fathers.
Yep, God of our fathers, the God of our fathers. Brilliant. Number 14, Ruach Chaim Be'apav. Ruach Chaim Be'apav. The spirit of life, or the breath of life in his nostrils, or in its nostrils. This is used in Genesis where it talks about the flood, that the flood came and wiped out everything that had the breath of life in its nostrils. Okay, and number 15, Colton?
Imotam hayiladot otam.
Lo yiladot.
Hay-
Yiladot, no, but yoldot.
Sorry, I just can't see it.
That's okay.
Imotam hayoldot otam. So they're no, sorry, their mothers.
Yep.
The
Ima,
mothers,
or M
their
is
mother,
mother, imotam, their mothers, yes.
the ones who bore them.
The ones bearing them, the ones who have borne them. Yeah, great. Great. All right, so we did section 3, section B. Now we do section A. Her nose. Her nose is apa. 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 Number 2. You guys did these? You can do them pretty quickly. Elena, can you do these?
Okay, he's man. Anashav.
Anashav.
Anashav. Mm-hmm.
Anashav.
Okay, man. Plural. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Anashav.
next.
Okay.
I said in the last on Monday. I don't know. I said that we wouldn't worry about his field because it's ugly, but it's sadehu. Sadehu. So let's skip that one.
Their fruit.
Fruit is pri.
Prim. Prim.
No. Fruit is pri, but it is a segolet noun with the third hey root. It's supposed to be pir yam. Pir yam. Their fruit, pir yam. It's segolet, meaning that when it loses the case ending or the clitic, we're left with pir ya. And this resolves by making a vowel and then reducing the first syllable. So this is the result of reduction, pri, but the word itself is pir yo, pir yam, pir, per yi, whatever, something like this. So their fruit, my fruit, pir yi. It's pir yi or per yi. Pir or per. It's not a word you're going to find a lot in the Bible. Malkenu, our king. Colton, I'll wait for you to jump in when you want, because you're.
Oh, okay.
Our king.
You said it. You said it already.
Nope.
You said Malkenu.
You said Malkenu.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. You said Malkenu. You said it out loud. Yes.
I didn't mean to.
I know you said Mal.
Because I was probably reading the English and processing it in Hebrew.
Yes, you did. You said Malkenu, our king.
Malkenu. Okay, number 7. His wife.
Ishto.
If I don't say that in Hebrew accidentally too.
I didn't hear it. Ishto.
Ishto. Mm-hmm. Ishto. The dagesh here is lene. Right? Yes. This is a weird one because in the absolute form it's isha with dagesh. In the construct form it's eshet without dagesh. Right? And then when you add a suffix, the dagesh here is dagesh kal.
Yeah.
Ishto. So it's kind of a weird one. Okay, his wife Ishto. My name, Elena.
Shmi.
Shmi. My name.
Shmi.
Okay. Her strength. Her strength is Oz.
Uza.
We're going to do Uza.
Uza.
for strength. Okay, his wives. The
Nashav.
plural is nashim, so it's nashav. Nashav, his wives. You could. There's a later form that takes the construct of wife nishe as nishot, and then it would be nishotav, which is also acceptable. Nishotav, nashav. Your cities. Ir becomes arim. What is your cities?
Arecha.
Arecha. Okay, so the im drops off, becomes echa. Arecha. Good. Okay, my people, with the genitive, mine, ami. Ami, my people. Okay, our father. We already said this one.
Yeah, Avinu.
Avinu.
Avinu Malkeinu.
Avinu Malkeinu. Okay, his hands.
Yadav.
Yadayim becomes Yadav. Yadav. Okay. His mouth. The word for mouth is pay. We say, instead of pay, we say p for construct, and we add v. Piv. Piv, his mouth. Okay, our deeds. Ma'asim. Ma'asenu. Go away. Ma'asenu. Okay, your spirit.
Ruach, Ruchechem, Ruchachem, Ruchechem,
Ruchacha.
Ruchacha.
Ruchacha. Ruchacha. The ruach is the word itself. Ruach. Ruach. When you add cha, you don't need a gutter. You don't need a furtive patach anymore. But you also don't want to pronounce it rucha. So this goes in there just to make it easier to pronounce. Ruchacha. Okay, a heavy cloud. Heavy cloud, this is two words. Anan.
Kavod.
Kaved.
Kaved.
Anan kaved. My daughter.
Bati.
BT,
Not
isn't it?
Bati, but BT.
BT. Okay.
Because it comes from the old root bint. It has a nun. Bint, which is the Arabic word for girl. Bint. Okay, your staff. This is the word for staff is mate.
Matecha.
Matecha.
Matcha.
Matecha. Your brother.
Avicha. Oh, Achicha.
Achicha. This is interesting because most of the time in modern Hebrew we would split it up and we say ach shelcha, but it is completely acceptable with this word to say achicha. Achicha. And to say my bro, like you and I, we're brothers, we're friends, we say achi. Achi, my brother. Your brothers. Okay, so we have achicha for your brother. I want to write these both out together. Achicha. How do we say your brothers?
Achecha.
Achecha. They look the same. Achicha, achecha. Achicha, your brother, one. Achecha, your brothers, plural. Okay, next we've got 23. Your seed. That's from the word zera, and we want to add cha. The Segulate root is zal with ayin on the end. And so to make it pronounceable, we just say acha. Zal acha. Zal acha. Okay, and finally, her garments, yadim, with a hey. The hey is ha.
Big Deha.
Begadeha.
Begadeha. Okay.
Bigadeha. Bigadeha, your garments, and bigadeha, her garments. Okay, so we did CBA, and now we're down to D. Are we ready for the reading? We have mapped out for us 9 minutes, but we can take longer if we want. I have no restriction tonight. Okay, so verse number 1. This is Psalm 121. It's from the end of the book, or the end of the chapter. And it says that we should read out loud Psalm 121 and translate the passage with the help of a dictionary and these notes. It gives notes in the book. Okay, so let's start with reading the whole thing, and then we'll come back and we'll translate it according to the notes. Okay, sound good? This is where the benefit of this book comes in, where we actually get into the Hebrew text. So the first verse says, Shir lama'alot esa einai el heharim me'ayin yavo ezri. The second verse says, Ezri me'im Adonai. Okay, the first one had a question. Where will my help come from? The second one answers it. It will come from the Lord. Osei shamayim va'aretz. Al yiten lamot raglecha. Al yanum shomrecha. Hine lo yanum velo yishan shomer Yisrael. And then there's 4 more verses. Adonai shomrecha, Adonai tzilcha al yad yeminecha, yomam hashemesh lo yakeka, veyareach balayla. Adonai yishmorcha mikol ra, yishmor et nafshecha. Adonai yishmor tzeitcha uvorecha me'ata ve'ad olam. All right, so in the first verse it says that the note says Esa means I will lift up, and Yavo means will come. Esa, I will lift up, and Yavo will come. So who would like to translate this first verse? Where is James?
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
The first line starts here. Shir lama'alot.
A song of ascent.
Meaning that this is a song that would be sung while going up to the mountain of God, to the temple. Or going up to Jerusalem. When you're making the pilgrimage festivals and you're going up to Jerusalem, you would often sing songs on the way up to Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm. So I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
So Esa, I will lift up. Einai, my eyes, el heharim, to the mountains.
From where will come my help?
Yeah, from where will come my help? Where will my help come from? So when you're in the valley and you feel like you're in the middle of a battle or fear or whatever, and something, you're not feeling strong or good, you lift up your eyes to see where help is going to come from. You lift up your eyes to the hills. Where is my help coming from? You're looking all around. And then you answer yourself. Verse number 2 says, Al yiten lamot, may he not permit something to stumble. Oh, that's verse 3. So verse 2 doesn't need any notes. Colton.
Ezri me'im Adonai oseh shamayim va'aretz. My help is from with, literally, but from with the Lord, from the Lord, the one who makes heaven and earth.
All right, maker of heaven and earth. So you say, where does my help come from? It comes from the Lord who makes heaven and earth. Okay, so this one says, Al yiten lamot raglecha, may he not cause to stumble. This is the note. May he not cause to stumble, and then raglecha. James, you want to take number 3?
Isn't that what you just said? Al yiten lamot raglecha.
Yep. Meaning? This is from the note in the book. May he not permit blank to stumble.
Oh, blank. Okay. I was like, your feet, plural.
Singular.
Oh, no yod. Okay. Sorry, it'll zoom in here. Al yanum shmorecha.
Shomerecha.
Okay, so
let's look
he
at this
does
one.
not sleep who keeps you.
But the al is not the negation for he doesn't. That's indicative.
Yeah,
Al
let
yiten
him not.
lamot raglecha. Let him. May he not let your foot stumble. Al yanum shomrecha. May not. Shomrecha. What is
Who keeps you?
shomrecha? The one who keeps you. And what is yanum? Yanum you would have to find in the dictionary. It actually is here also.
Yeah.
May blank not slumber.
Mhm.
Okay, so may your keeper not slumber, or may the one who keeps you not slumber. So the al with the future looking form is this is may it not, or may he not do it. Okay. Yanum is in modern Hebrew say yinamnim as a genitive, like a geminate type sense. Yenamnem is yanum. It means like you're tired and you want to fall asleep, right? All right, number 4.
Behold, lo yanum velo yishan, shomer Israel.
Hine lo yanum velo yishan shomer Yisrael. So shomer Yisrael is the subject.
Okay, so behold, the one who keeps Israel does not slumber nor sleeps.
Yeah, he does not slumber and does not sleep. So we have al yanum, may he not slumber, and lo yanum, he will not slumber. Indicative. Fantastic. Hine lo yanum velo yishan shomer Yisrael. The one who keeps Israel will not slumber or sleep. Yishan is from lishon, yashen, to sleep. And that's in the book. Lo yanum velo yishan, he will not slumber and he will not sleep. Okay? And verse 5, Adonai shomrecha. The Lord is the one who keeps you. Adonai tzilcha al yad yeminecha. The Lord is your shade, your shadow, upon the hand of your right side. I mean, it was beside your right, on your right side. So the Lord is the shadow on your right side, meaning that he's there with you to provide you protection, right? Shadow is protection from the sun, which comes up in verse 6. Colton, you want to read verse 6? It says, Lo yakeka means it will not strike you.
All right. Yomam hashemesh lo yachecha vayareach balayla. The sun will not strike you by day, the moon by night.
Yomam hashemesh lo yakeka veyareach balayla. Sun will not strike you by day, nor the moon by night, because God is your shadow. He's your protection from the sun and the elements. Number 7, James says, Yishmocha, he will keep you, and Yishmor, he will keep. Are you muted? You're not.
Adonai will keep you from all evil.
Yeah, the Lord will keep you from all evil.
He will keep your soul.
He will keep your soul, which means he'll protect your life. He won't let you die. Okay. Adonai yishmorcha mikol ra, yishmor et nafshecha. All right. Number 8, Elena. Adonai
Adonai Yishmar.
yishmor.
Yishmor. Yeah, so that's okay. Adonai Yishmor tzetecha uvoecha.
The book says that this means will guard your going and coming.
Oh, coming in. Me'ata ve'ad leolam. Ve'ad olam.
Not ad leolam, ve'ad olam. Me'ata ve'ad olam.
So Adonai will keep you. You're going out and coming in. From now on.
From now and until forever.
Until forever.
All right. Okay, that's quite a bit of stuff we covered today. Just right on time, huh? If I could recommend something, I would suggest, let's see, hold on if there's anything more in this slide. Don't think so. It's saying it's the end. Yay. I would suggest, if you're interested, going over, let me pull a screen over here. Going over on YouTube, there is, nobody needs to see all my political videos that I watch on YouTube. I'm sorry about that. But let's see. Shir la Ma'alot. I watch a lot of Marvel and politics and all this stuff. There are a lot of really good versions of Shir la Ma'alot that are sung in Hebrew, which is this chapter from Psalm 121. You can't hear it because my audio doesn't come through, but I would definitely recommend you go through and just listen and hear it. It's a very passionate song, a very passionate prayer. So anyway, how are you guys doing? Was that okay? This is a new thing, so it's obviously going to require some trial and error and feedback.
Yeah. No, I think it was fine. It served its purpose, but I do have to go. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, we'll see you next time.
I
think that you have to go also.
No, I was saying I had a call, so I missed a bunch of it. But did you do the English to Hebrew?
Yep, we did everything.
Okay.
But I thought that it was a good idea to rearrange the full Hebrew sentences first, then the Hebrew to English, then the English to Hebrew. So you're processing Hebrew before just jumping into it cold. I think that was a good idea. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Well, anyway, we will catch you guys on Monday. Again, on Monday, we are going to be doing, let's see, it's the introduction to verbs. It's the kal. Are you saying something, Elena? Let's see, it's the introduction to verbs. It's the kal. Are you saying something, Elena?
Yeah, I said we are not forgetting like the video.
Let's see, it's the introduction to verbs. It's the kal. Are you saying something, Elena? I don't know why I'm getting feedback. So anyway, go ahead and like the video, like Elena said, and come back for Monday. Monday we're going to look at the kal in the past tense, the katal. And we have a lot to cover. What we're going to generally be doing is the opposite. We're going to be covering, like next week, we're going to cover lesson 13. And the normal routine will be to cover the homework from the previous week. So I don't know what we're going to fit into next week after 13, because we would normally be doing 12. Because the idea is to give you a week and 3 days to do all of the homework before we go over it together, instead of giving you 3 days. I don't think 3 days is enough for you to do the homework. And then to have like 4 or 5 days off. That's kind of ridiculous. So we'll do we're going to be doing lesson 13, and then we would be doing the homework of 12, which we just now did. So probably we'll go back and go over the homework for 11 to let us really go through all of it. And I think that would fill in some holes. And then from that point on, when we do 14, we'll do the homework of 13 on Thursday. And then Monday we'll do 15, and then 14's homework, and then 16 and 15's homework. That way it gives you a week and 3 days to process and do the homework before needing to go over it with us. All right, I really hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you are enjoying this study of Seow, and that you make progress with us. I hope that that everything's going well. Let me know if you need any help. Come on Discord. Yeah. TheHebrewCafe.com/Discord. Come and join us. And we talk all the time. All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.